When you think of Captain Christopher Pike in Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, one of the first things that comes to mind is, of course, the hair. Fans have been joking about it since Season 1, calling it Pike's Peak because of how dramatically it rises above his head. But in Season 3, Episode 8, titled Four-and-a-Half Vulcans, the show decided to take Pike's hairstyle and push it into truly outrageous territory. And yes, there's actually an explanation for why his Vulcan hair looks like it's defying not just gravity, but logic itself. In the episode, Pike, along with Lara Noonien-Singh, Nurse Christine Chapel, and Ensign Nyota Uhura, is genetically altered into a Vulcan for the sake of a mission. Now, the rest of the crew members looked pretty much like you'd expect Vulcans to look. They had the sleek, traditional styles that matched the cultural aesthetic. But Pike? His Vulcan makeover went completely off the rails. His hair didn't just get taller, it became a full-on skyscraper. It was the Vulcan version of his infamous hairstyle, exaggerated into something so absurd it immediately stole every scene he was in. So how did this happen? Well, Anson Mount actually revealed the story behind it on Instagram. According to him, when the idea of making Pike into a Vulcan came up, the hair department naturally suggested the classic Vulcan bowl cut. But Mount pushed back. He felt that Pike, even as a Vulcan, shouldn't lose that trademark vertical hairstyle. Instead, he wanted the hair to shoot straight up and straight back, creating what he called a perfect platform. And that's exactly what they went with, a comically exaggerated, almost architectural design that made Vulcan Pike instantly unforgettable. What makes it even better is that Mount wasn't the only one enjoying this ridiculous creative choice. His co-stars Christina Chong, Jess Bush, and Celia Rose Gooding all cracked up on set when they had to interact with Vulcan Pike. They described his antics as being just as over-the-top as the hairstyle itself. Imagine trying to play it straight in Vulcan mode while standing next to Anson Mount with this massive peak of hair looming over you. It's no wonder the cast had trouble keeping it together. But here's the thing. Pike's hair wasn't the only way the episode played with comedy. As a Vulcan, he went all in on the bit. He mocked human spelling, exaggerated his mannerisms, and even delivered the iconic Star Trek Space, The Final Frontier, opening narration in what Mount called his extra-loud Vulcan voice. It was absurd, it was theatrical, and it was deliberately pushing the boundaries of how far the show could take a comedic Vulcan story. Now, not every fan loved Four-and-a-Half Vulcans. The reception was pretty mixed, with some people feeling like the comedy undercut the heart of the series. But even if you weren't into the episode as a whole, almost everyone agrees that Captain Pike's Vulcan hair is the kind of thing you just can't unsee. It's ridiculous, it's hilarious, and it's absolutely one of the most memorable visual gags the show has ever pulled off. I want to know what you all think. Did you love the absurdity of Pike's Vulcan look? Or did it take you out of the episode completely? And be honest here, if you were on the Enterprise crew in that scene, do you think you could have kept a straight face standing next to him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I feel like this is one of those moments that's going to divide fans for years to come.